Assalamualaikum dear Interpart 1. How are you all? Hopefully you people would have got previous both presentation and you would have prepared those properly. ये जो चीज़ें अभी हम रिवाइज कर रहे हैं ये आपके थर्ड टेस्ट का सिलेबस है. So keeping that thing online, this is your point number 6, A Sindhi Woman. It's written by John Stalworthy. And at the end of the presentation, pairs of words, 5 pairs of words are also given for you. Let's talk about the poem. The poem A Sindhi Woman. Under this poem, we'll talk about the summary of the poem. We'll go for the summary of this poem. Then reference, context, and explanation would be discussed. And then we'll talk about the underlying meaning of the text that will be helpful for you for explanation. यानी आपका जो underlying meaning है वो आपको explanation को understand करने में मदद करेगा. And towards the end of this presentation, I have talked about the theme of the poem. Summary. As you know that this poem talks about a Sindhi woman. It's basically the character sketch of a Sindhi woman where the writer tells us that the Sindhi woman is going through the bazaar. वो बाज़ार में से जा रही है and she is barefooted. नंगे पाँव चल रही है. उसके सर पे एक स्टोन जार रखा हुआ है. Like there's a burden on her head, but she walks very gracefully and there is no ripple in her tread. यानी राइटर ने इस सिंधी वुमेन के करैक्टर को इस तरह से बताया है कि वो नंगे पाँव अपने सर पे बोझ रखे हुए मर्तबान रखे हुए बाज़ार में से चल रही है लेकिन उसकी चाल में कोई लड़खड़ाहट नहीं है और वो बड़े ग्रेसफुल तरीके से चलते हुए जा रही है. And then the writer says that she has to pass through a lot of garbage, excrement and pieces of broken glass. यानी उसके रास्ते में different problems हैं, different चीज़ें हैं जिससे उसने pass through होना है. But she is going very masterfully. ऐसे लगता है as she is immune to all these things. यानी writer को जब वो सिंधी women को इन तमाम चीज़ों में से successfully गुजरते हुए देखता है तो उसे लगता है कि उसे इन चीज़ों में से गुजरने की आदत है. And in the second stanza, the writer says that when he looks at the Sindhi women, that how she is passing through all the problems successfully and how she is able to face all the tensions and problems on the way while keeping the burden on her head, he feels that only those people can stand straight and walk straight in their life who can bear their burden by their own selves. यानी सिर्फ वो लोग ही लाइफ में सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं जो कि अपने बोझ तले अपनी लाइफ की अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ के बोझ तले चलना खुद से सीख लेते हैं. सो दिस इज़ द ओवरऑल स्टोरी ऑफ द पोएम जिसमें फर्स्ट स्टेंजा में उसने कैरेक्टर स्केच बताया है, उसने इस्लाम एरियाज़ के बारे में बताया है और सेकंड स्टेंजा में उसने अपनी फीलिंग शेयर की है कि ही मे नॉट बी दैट मच स्ट्रॉन्ग एज द सिंधी वुमेन इज़. Then with the reference of poem we have to go for reference, context and explanation. Okay, for reference purpose that we have to go for the name of the poem and name of the poet. So ये fixed एक expression है वो यहाँ पे मैंने लिख भी दिया है that these lines have been taken from the poem A Sindhi Woman and it has been written by John Stalworthy. तमाम poems का reference आप इसी तरह से लिखेंगे, सिर्फ जो highlighted part है आपने इसको switch करना है. यानी अगर इस particular poem के अलावा कोई और poem की आप बात कर रहे हैं तो आप उस poem का नाम और writer का नाम यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. Then in the context we'll talk about the central idea. सेंट्रल आइडिया अभी हम जब मेन रिव्यू की तरफ जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे जो चीज़ें हमने डिस्कस की हैं इन अ वेरी ब्रीफ वे कॉन्टेक्स्ट में आप वही चीज़ें लिखेंगे. एंड इन एक्सप्लेनेशन यू हैव टू स्टिक टू द गिवन लाइंस, यानी जो भी आपकी गिवन लाइंस है आपने उन्हीं की बात करनी है. और ये कॉन्टेक्स्ट यानी सेंट्रल आइडिया और एक्सप्लेनेशन दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी प्रिपेयर्ड, यू हैव रिटन दैट एज वेल एंड दोज नोट्स आर ऑलरेडी विद you. Okay girls, now let's talk about the underlying meaning of the text. As you already know that while we talk about the poetry and literature overall, it has not got a simplified meaning. यानी poetry के अंदर या literature के अंदर simplified meanings नहीं होते हैं बल्कि there are multiple layers of meaning. एक आपके text का meaning होता है और उस text के meaning के साथ साथ आपके जो है वो underlying meaning भी मौजूद होते हैं. So let's talk about the underlying meaning of the text of this particular poem. So apparently, this poem is a story of a Sindhi woman who lives in the slums areas of Karachi, and who seems to be very strong and courageous as she is walking under a weight very strongly and gracefully. ये अपेरेंट स्टोरी है जिसमें राइटर ने एक करेक्टर स्केच ड्रॉ किया है और उसने दिखाया है कि कैसे एक फीमेल जो है शी इज़ गोइंग थ्रू बाजार एंड शी हैज़ टू फेस अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स ऑन द वे एंड ही ऑल्सो फील्स इम्प्रेस्ड by the dignity of that female. But let's talk about the deeper message which he wanted to convey. This poem is basically a tribute to all the working women. The writer says that the female counterparts, whenever they are out of their homes for their work, for their job, they have to face a lot of things. They have to face a lot of problems on the way, but they are always confident. They are always graceful, and you see they have to be strong. And the writer, he shows respect, and while he compared that women out of her house working and bearing a lot of problems all alone without expecting anyone to help her, the writer feels himself to be a weak person, and he says that he may not be that much strong as. And towards the end of the poem he says that when I look at the Sindhi women, like when he looks at the Sindhi women, he feels that only those who bear the burden of life can stand straight in their own life. So the people who are ready to face the challenges of life, the people who are ready to bear the burden of their responsibilities by themselves, are always respected by others. Okay, girls, then the theme of the poem has been discussed. That is, as in the previous slide, we have also talked about it. He says that when I look at my own self, I can draw this particular conclusion that only those who bear the burden of their responsibilities, who can carry the weight of their responsibilities by themselves, can lead an independent and confident life. Now, this is your part. You'll go for all the synonyms and MCQs along with the question answers which are there in your book, and then a reference, context, and explanation. You know that you have to go for that. This is a 5 marks question in your paper. Please try to write it. Although you have already written it once, but for your practice, keep writing things so that you can overcome your written mistakes. Okay, these are 5 pairs of words given for you. You'll learn and write these 5 pairs, and along with that summary of the poem, you'll send that back to me. You'll make a summary of your poem in 1 para, and these 5 pairs of words along with that summary should be coming back to me. So these are 5 pairs: gate and gate, listen and hear, see and see, bridle and bridle, cannon and cannon. If you have got any questions, you can send those questions to me and you'll be getting answers, inshallah. Thank you so much.